All K-drama in January 2024. Firstly, Marry My Husband. Female lead, Kang Ji-won is married to Park Min-hwan and going through a hard time because of his selfishness and his demanding mother. Ji-won is the primary breadwinner for the family while her husband is unemployed and in debt. One day, her life takes a tragic turn where she found out she has cancer and found out the heartbreaking betrayal of her husband having an affair with her close friend, Gyeongseong. And eventually killed by her husband and best friend, she returned back to the past 10 years ago when she was dating Min-hwan and decided to change her fate, making Soo-min marry Min-hwan. Meanwhile, at work, male lead, Yoo Ji-hyuk, who serves as a chief in the same department as Ji-won, has feelings for her and slowly begins to reveal them. He also holds a secret. Next. Love Song for Illusion. Male lead, played by Park Ji-hoon, is the crown prince, called Seo Jo-hyun. He works as a fashion designer while hiding his identity of a crown prince. He has a traumatic childhood caused by his father. He has another personality called Arki, a charming person who can easily seduce others, but he is cursed to extreme pain when he gets in physical contact with others. Female lead Yeon-woo is the royal descendant of the fallen Yeon dynasty and only daughter. She hides her identity and becomes an assassin to avenge her family. She falls into a trap set by an unknown person while attempting to kill the king. And wakes up with no memory. Next. Gyeongseong Creature Part 2. A continuous of the series Gyeongseong Creature. Jang Tae-sang, played by Park So-joon, is a wealthy man and has reliable source for information around the area. Female lead Yoon Chae-ok, played by Han, so he has skills with shooting guns, using knives, and handling machines. Her mother went missing 10 years ago. She arrives in Gyeongseong to find her mother. She becomes involved with male lead. And follow a series of mysterious missing person cases, and they come upon a terrible reality and a scary creature. Next. Death's Game Part 2. A continuous of the series Death's Game. Male lead grew up in a poor family background, but he had a bright and kind personality. He faces many hardships and eventually lost all his life savings to a Bitcoin scam and decides to take his own life. Anchored by his unconcerned attitude towards dying in the face of death. Death, played by Park So-dam, decides to punish him with her game where he must experience death over and over again through 13 other lives. If he wants to avoid going to hell, he must survive. However, more things unfolds where a serial killer is involved. Next. Night Flower. Female lead played by Lee Honey is a widower for the past 15 years. Her in-laws are among the most famous noble family of the region. In the daytime, she stays at home and does not go out. She has a secret where at night she sneaks out to help and care for those in need. She gets involved with Park Soo-ho, and she begins to dream about her future. Soo-ho is a senior officer. He is good at his job and has an attractive appearance. Next. A Shop for Killers. Following the unfortunate loss of her parents, Ji-ah relocates to live with her uncle, Jin-man, played by Leedongwook, who manages a shopping mall. One day, she receives a call from local police informing her of her uncle's suicide. However, after her uncle's death raises suspicions, she finds herself as the target of skilled assassins. Is their interest linked to her inheritance, or does she have yet to uncover the concealed secrets of her late uncle's past? Next. The Bequeathed. After the death of her uncle, female lead inherits a graveyard and finds herself in the center of a string of murders and dark secrets. The sudden appearance of her half-brother played by Roo Kyung-soo complicates the situation. Things get increasingly creepy when police officers Song-joon and Sung-min show up to investigate a series of mysterious murders that took place nearby, and the paranormal activities taking place in the neighborhood. As they investigate the homicides, the two will face many mysteries and terrible realities. Next. Long Time No Sex. Female lead is married to male lead for 5 years with no children. Female lead is kind-hearted, focused and aggressive when it comes to achieving her goal. She works as a receptionist in a modest 3-star hotel, earning a humble wage. One day, she came upon a secret involving a couple she is friends with. Meanwhile, male lead graduated from a prestigious university and works for a big company. But he faced mental struggles, leading him to quit his job. Now he makes a living as a taxi driver. They both team up and secretly follow a couple involved in an affair, eventually resorting to blackmail to make money. In the process, their actions force them to face their own relationship as a couple. Next. Captivating the King. Male lead played by Jo Jong-sok is a prince. He has an older brother who cares a lot about him. Pledging loyalty to his older brother, he is taken hostage by the Qing dynasty. However, the king misinterprets this loyalty as betrayal, leading to a deep hatred. Male lead then cross paths with female lead, who is an unknown adept player who bet on her games. Through circumstances, male lead becomes the king. He holds the highest position and is a strong person, but he is sad and weak internally. Female lead crosses paths with male lead and falls in love, yet, their destinies take a dark turn as she transforms into a spy, driven by a quest for revenge. Next. Flexx Cop. Male lead played by An Bo-hyun is a third-generation member of a wealthy rich family. He has a childish personality and loves to have fun. He becomes a detective for a police violent crimes team specializes in catching robbers. He aims to use his wealth and personal connections to his advantage. Partnering with female lead, a dedicated and highly skilled veteran detective, they form an unlikely duo. Despite conflicts, their partnership sparks a transformative change in female lead previously deceptive life. Next. Dr. Slump. Male lead played by Park Hyung-sik is always placed top in his studies, and he studied at the top medical school in the country. He is now a popular plastic surgeon. His life was going smoothly until a mysterious medical accident pushed his life to the edge. He then meets female lead, who was a rival in his past at the lowest point of his life. Female lead works as an anesthesiologist. She dedicated her life to never-ending studying and work, leaving no room for enjoyment. Realizing her discontent with her lifestyle, she wishes for change. She crosses paths with male lead during one of her lowest point in her life. They comfort each other and eventually develop a romantic relationship. Next, Queen of Divorce. Female lead was the daughter-in-law of the biggest law firm in South Korea, but she was backstabbed by her husband and lost everything. She is now the team leader at the divorce settlement office called Solution and becomes a divorce problem solver. She works with male lead where he is her business partner and an advisory lawyer. He used to be a famous prosecutor with the nickname Shepherd. Although his prosecution rate was the highest, he quit his position. As such, it adds curiosity to his backstory. They both work together to punish bad spouses and brings justice to the clients who are wronged.